Greetings to everybody. In this video, I'm going to share you how to do Flutter application distribution in Firebase by using GitHub Actions. So in this video, I'm going to simply make different parts. The first part consists of the three steps: set up GitHub Actions, set up the Flutter environment, install the pub dependencies, and after doing all these things I will move to the second position, where it consists of once again the three steps: verify dot code formatting, and analyze Flutter code for errors and other stuffs of warnings, and we need to run some tests to test our entire application. And last stuff, two steps, we need to build the APK, or else for the iOS we need to build the API files. And also to provide this entire output to the testers, we are going to use Firebase app distribution to distribute our entire application via the Firebase. Okay, let's get started. So in first we need to understand what is this GitHub Actions. So GitHub Actions is a CI/CD tool, which is nothing but a continuous integration and continuous deployment tool provided by GitHub itself. You can configure what do you do in this file called YAML file. So here you can see I have created a folder called .github. Inside this GitHub folder I have created a new folder called workflows. Inside this workflows I have created a new file called build.yml. So this will act as a computer hosted by GitHub service, and also the running minute will be the 2000 minutes for running time, and the 500 solidly 500 megabytes of storage to store some stuff like your applications, Android APK, and also for the IPA Apple applications files. Okay, so first thing what we have done here in YML file, initially whatever the things comes under the sub levels, you need to provide with the padding or space of 2. And here I'm going to name this as a Flutter, which will act as a name or as a file name for your entire workflow. You can provide your own name, it's up to you. So here I have just simply mentioned the Flutter. Next, on this topic called Flutter, I need to mention from which branch I need to fetch all the applications data. So I have mentioned here push branches. Here the main branch, one of my main branch, I need to fetch the data. I will show you here. So this is the main branch. I have my applications called info harvest. Here I have this entire GitHub workflow in the main branch. So if you have your in the master branch, you can also specify that master here. So the whatever we put the pull request or the push, whatever comes off from the main or master branch, accordingly it will do some stuffs on that. Next, we need to mention jobs which need to be performed under this thing. So here we need to make a virtual setup machine to run this entire thing. And also in that machine we need to virtually install some Flutter environmental things like Flutter installation, and also we need to entirely build that application inside that machine. So here in the under the Flutter jobs, I have mentioned the machine name runs on, and the machine name is Mac OS latest. If you want to go for the Windows or Linux, you can go for that. But why I have choose this for particularly Mac OS? Because of if you want to build for the Android, or else if you want to build for the mainly for the Apple or its Mac systems, so, you need a Mac OS. And also the Mac OS has the capability to build for the Android too. So for the universal stuff, I have selected the Mac OS latest. Next, I have mentioned the some steps. Under the steps, I have some actions. Checkout at p4. This will clone the entire machine. And after cloning this, on that machine, I have set up something which is a record Java. So action slash setup Java at v4, which set up Java 11 version. and the distribution will be Zulu, and I have also mentioned the Java version, so which will install the Java environment in this macOS machine. After this, for the Flutter development, I need to install the Flutter SDK absolutely. So here I have mentioned the Flutter and other related thing on the topic of the Flutter itself on this machine in the Mac OS. So I have provided a name. Each and everything, each and every steps carries a name. You can provide the name in your own conditions. Up to you. So here I have the setup Flutter, and I have installed this sudo Flutter action v4 and v4 for the Flutter SDK installation, and the channel should be stable because of for the stable version of the Flutter. If you want to go with any specific versions of Flutter, you can also mention here, or else if you don't want, if you want to go for the latest version itself, simply comment this and you can go with the stable version. And after this I need to fetch some project dependencies. So here I have named it as an install dependencies. So Flutter pub get to get all the dependencies for my entire application. After once it done, it needs to check my entire repository of this application code. So here I have mentioned some test conditions and passes some of the formatting here. So verify formatting dot format output none. So if there is any potential warning, automatically my entire build will be stopped by this, because of I don't want my entire APK under a host condition. That's why I will stop all the thing if I got a warning. And after that we will analyze the entire project. If it checks for the fatal warning, it will stop the test. That's what here I have mentioned. And some condition statements to, to run some conditions. Here I have mentioned in the unit test, run test, and Flutter test, which will goes for the test conditions inside the Flutter. And also we need to absolutely build this entire Android APK, but here I didn't mention for the IPA file. Just I will go for the Android APK itself. So I have mentioned here build APK as a name, and also I have mentioned the command to run that Flutter build APK hyphen release. To start out the size, I have mentioned this flag called the spreadbear ABA. After building that entire APK, you need to push that APK to the Firebase app distribution. To do so, first what I need to do is that I need the Firebase app ID, where you can get this Firebase app ID in the Firebase itself. Under your project settings, you can get that thing, and you can copy that. And the second thing what we need is a secret token. This can be brought up from the Google Cloud Console. Once you created your project in the Firebase, you can access your Firebase project from this Google Console. You need to create a new credential, and you need to alert some app distribution credential for this. They will provide a JSON data. You need to copy that entire JSON data. So here you can see within app ID and service credential file content where I need to paste. Here you can see this is like just look like an env stuff. So these kind of stuffs can be implemented inside the project settings project settings and you need to go for the actions. Inside the actions you can see some sort of general. Sorry, I will go for the wrong one. So you need to go for the secrets and variable, and as you can see the actions. If you go for this thing, you can create a new repository tree secrets over here. You can name this and provide this name in this code in the build.yml file. Here you can see secrets dot, and I have provided the variable name, and also secrets dot, and I have provided the name. Just here you can see. So you can create a new repository test, and you can paste and you can provide the name and also the secrets here. After adding this, once you put your code, also once you push the code into a GitHub, automatically GitHub will entirely build the stuff for you. I hope you people have understand something in this video. I know this video is a shortlisted one. Surely I will make a live on this session, and you will gain some lot of knowledge. Until then, I will meet up in also I will catch up in the next video. Thank you for watching.